Your cat just did something that most cat owners completely miss. And if you saw it, it means your cat is living their absolute best life. Here's what most people think. A happy cat purrs, eats well, and doesn't scratch the furniture. That's surface-level stuff that doesn't tell you anything real. But here's what animal behaviorists actually discovered. Cats have 7 specific behaviors they only do when they feel completely safe, loved, and stress-free. These aren't just happy signals. These are peak contentment indicators that most cats never display because most environments aren't good enough. In this video, I'm breaking down the 7 things cats do only when they're truly thriving. If your cat does even 3 of these, you're doing something incredibly right. Let's dive in. 1. The head bonks. They head bonk you constantly. Not just once in a while, like aggressively bonking their head into your hand, your face, your leg. This is called bunting, and it's how cats mark their family members with scent glands located on their head and cheeks. When they do this, they're literally claiming you as part of their colony. But here's the key, cats only bunt when they feel emotionally connected. It's not just marking territory, it's affection mixed with ownership. They're saying you're mine, and I feel good about that. Research shows that cats in multi-cat households who get along will bunt each other constantly. When your cat does this to you, they're treating you like their favorite family member. So every head bonk is basically a declaration of love. But love is emotional. This next behavior shows something even deeper about their sense of safety. 2. The belly up sleep. They sleep on their back with their belly exposed. This is the ultimate vulnerability position, and most cats will never do this. A cat's belly is their most vulnerable area. All their vital organs are there with zero protection. In the wild, exposing your belly means instant death. So when a domestic cat sleeps belly up, it means they feel so safe that they're willing to expose their weakest point. Veterinary behaviorists say this is one of the clearest signs of a stress-free cat. If your cat does this, it means they trust their environment so deeply that survival instincts take a backseat. Compare this to cats in shelters or stressful homes. They sleep curled up tight, protecting their organs, always ready to react. Your cat sprawled out like a rotisserie chicken? That's peak comfort. But feeling safe while sleeping is one thing. This next behavior shows they have so much joy they can't contain it. 3. The crazy midnight zoomies. They get the zoomies at random times, especially at night. You know that moment when your cat suddenly sprints across the house like they're being chased by ghosts? That's called frenetic random activity periods, or FRAPs. Here's what's happening. Your cat has so much excess energy and such low stress that their body just needs to release it through pure, chaotic play. This only happens when a cat feels safe enough to let their guard down completely. Stressed cats don't zoom. Anxious cats don't sprint randomly. Only cats living their best life have the mental bandwidth to engage in pointless, joyful chaos. Think about it, humans do this too. When you're stressed, you don't randomly dance around your house. But when you're happy and carefree, you might. Same psychology. So those 3 a.m. sprints aren't annoying, they're proof your cat is thriving. Now, joy is physical, but this next one is about emotional communication. 4. The slow blink. They give you slow blinks without you initiating first. This is huge because most people know about slow blinking, but here's what they don't know. The cat has to do it first. When your cat looks at you and slowly closes their eyes without you doing it first, that's not just affection, that's complete trust. In the wild, closing your eyes around another creature means you're 100% certain they won't attack you. Research from cat behavior specialists shows that cats only initiate slow blinks in environments where they feel zero threat. If your cat is slow blinking at you unprompted, it means their stress levels are so low that they're willing to be vulnerable around you. This is the feline equivalent of a human saying, "I feel completely safe with you." Most cats never reach this level of trust with their owners. So if your cat does this regularly, you've created emotional security. But emotional health shows up physically too. 5. The grooming ritual. They groom themselves regularly and thoroughly. Most people think, well, all cats groom themselves. Wrong. Stressed, depressed, or sick cats stop grooming properly. When a cat is living their best life, they spend 30 to 50% of their waking hours grooming. Their coat is shiny, smooth, and clean. This shows both physical health and mental well-being. Cats who are anxious either overgroom, creating bald spots, or undergroom, looking matted and dirty. But a cat with a perfect coat who grooms at regular intervals? That's a cat whose life is balanced. Grooming also releases endorphins. It's self-soothing. A cat who feels good will naturally maintain themselves because they have the mental energy to care. If your cat looks like a shampoo commercial, you're doing something right. Now, grooming is about self-care, but this next one is about how they see you. 6. The greeting ritual. They greet you at the door every single time you come home. And not just walking over, tail up, chirping, rubbing against you immediately. This is called affiliative behavior, and it only happens when a cat genuinely enjoys your presence. Cats don't do fake politeness. If they're not happy to see you, they won't pretend. The tail-up position specifically signals confidence and happiness. It's cat language for, "I'm excited you're here." Compare this to cats who hide when you come home or ignore you completely. That's stress or indifference. When your cat consistently greets you, it means their entire day gets better when you show up. You're not just the food person, you're their favorite part of the environment. This is bonding at the highest level. And this final behavior? It's the rarest and most meaningful. 7. The slow, relaxed purr. They purr in a slow, deep, relaxed rhythm, especially when there's no food involved. Most people think purring just means happy, but it's way more complex. Cats purr when they're content, yes, but they also purr when they're in pain, stressed, or trying to self-soothe. The difference is in the rhythm and context. A cat living their best life has a deep, slow, rumbling purr that happens when they're just existing near you. No petting required. No treats involved. Just pure, baseline contentment. Researchers found that this type of purr has a specific frequency, 25 to 50 hertz, that promotes healing and relaxation, not just for them, but for you too. It's literally a happiness frequency. If your cat purrs like a little motor while doing absolutely nothing, that's the ultimate sign. They're not asking for anything. They're just happy to be alive in that moment. So there you have it, the 7 things cats do only when they're living their absolute best life. Head bonks, belly up sleeping, zoom eyes, slow blinks, perfect grooming, door greetings, and that deep, relaxed purr. If your cat does even half of these, you've created an environment where they feel safe, loved, and stress-free. That's not easy. Most cats never reach this level of happiness. Drop a comment telling me how many of these your cat does. And if you want more cat psychology that actually matters, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and give your thriving little furball a head scratch from me. See you next time.